Hi everybody, I'm Coach Ali, this is Steph. Welcome to another week of home dumbbell workout with us. On this channel, we're always striving to improve how we deliver our workouts to you, and we're always trying to make it easier for you to follow along and train with us using your dumbbells at home in comfort. Today, we're going to start a new endless dumbbell workout series that will comprise of the following 3 weekly videos. An upper body dumbbell workout on Tuesdays at 10 p.m, a legs and booty dumbbell workout Thursdays at 10 p.m, and a full body comprehensive dumbbell workout every Saturday at 10 p.m.
We've taken the guesswork out of your training. You simply go from one video to the next upload and always train in sequential order. Try not to miss workouts along the way. Do every workout that we upload as part of this series. This will ensure that you work out every body part effectively in the correct order. This week's home dumbbell workout method involves 15 seconds of isometric hold, followed by 30 seconds isotonic repetitions, followed by another 15 seconds of isometric hold. Then we're going to rest for 30 seconds and repeat the superset 1 time.
As you already know, we're all about giving you focused aesthetic training that really works when it comes to transforming your body into an athletic, strong, lean, and capable physique. For those of you training with us for the first time, welcome to the channel, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my experience with you.
Coach Ali is a master fitness trainer and former IFBB Mr. Australia with over 25 years of experience transforming thousands of bodies at the gym, including mine, so I'm sure you'll pick up lots of useful tips along the way today. If you haven't already, please help us by hitting that subscribe button now. Your support will help us create new workouts for you every week.
Before we get started, I just want to mention that we have another channel member Q&A segment coming up. If you're a channel member and you have questions about fitness, nutrition, or any injury that you might be carrying that you want to discuss, hit me up with your question and I'll address it during our members Q&A segment. If you're interested in becoming an exclusive channel member and taking advantage of some of those extra benefits on offer, then hit the blue join icon and let us help you take your transformation to the next level.
That's enough talking from us. Let's get into this week's home dumbbell workout series covering an upper body, a legs workout, and a full body dumbbell workout.
All right, here we go, you guys. We're going to start off with 3 warm-up exercises, 45 seconds each before we get into the isometric and isotonic sets. The first warm-up we're going to do is some dumbbell thrusters. So you can see that we're positioned around the bench and we've got our feet parallel, dropping down, hitting those squats, and then coming up into a shoulder press. Now, if you're not using a bench for your workout today, then just do it off the floor like a normal thruster. Let's get that body warmed up and primed for the exercises we'll do today. Your second warm-up exercise, guys, a Romanian deadlift, and then when you drop into that forward position, we're going to do a bent over row. And then we're going to go back into our standing position and just repeat the whole superset. Now again, you can see our feet are at shoulder width, they're nice and parallel. When we hinge over, our spine is nice and neutral. And when we pull those rows up, our elbows are tight by our ribs. Again, light weights for this one, guys. It's just a warm-up, just getting that body ready for the real exercise that'll come shortly. Some bench burpees for your final warm-up exercise today. Guys, you can see there's no jumping element in this at all. So it's basically stepping back into that prone position, hitting the push-up, and then stepping forward and standing up and reaching up. So just a nice, gentle warm-up for the whole body. Once we finish with this, we're gonna go into our isometric and isotonic supersets for the rest of the workout. All right, let's start the legs component of this dumbbell workout with an isometric low Romanian deadlift. So you can see that our back is remaining nice and neutral. There's only a marginal bend in the knees, and that's essentially to allow our hamstrings to be nice and comfortable. And we're just gonna assume that position. Now for the isotonic reps, we're actually gonna do some Romanian deadlifts. You can see the dumbbells are finishing together in front of us, and then for comfort, we're going into a neutral hand position as we stand up. Keep your weight on the heels of your foot and make sure that we've got ample control when doing this particular exercise. a goblet squat superset for this legs component of your dumbbell workout, guys. Let's start with the isometric hold of your squat at the bottom. Now you can see with the goblet hold, the head of the dumbbell is at our chin and we're supporting the other head with our forearms, and then just maintaining nice and low and trying not to lean forward too much, guys. It's very easy to offset by leaning forward, but we'll try not to do it. For the isotonic component, just start to do some reps from where you are. Keep it nice and steady, controlled movement, and just keep looking in front of you for duration of the set. All right, this one's one of my favorite legs exercises, guys. We're gonna start with an isometric sumo squat. So I want you guys nice and wide on those legs. I want the toes pointing out 45 degrees. And then I want you to drop down and hold that low position. Now make sure you don't lean forward too much. I want you to maintain the vertical upper body if you can, and then just hold your position. For the isotonic component, we're just gonna do some reps from there. So get nice and low, nice and deep, and then work your way up, making sure that you're flexing your glutes and your quadriceps on your way up. Be conscious of that. Fantastic hips thruster superset for your erectors and your glutes. Now guys, if you're not using a bench today, then you can do this one on the floor as though you're doing a glutes bridge instead. Let's start off isometric, holding that high position. I want you guys to squeeze particularly your upper glutes and your erectors. We need to train those erectors, guys. Lots of you train your core by doing your abs, but you forget about what goes on behind you. So we've got to make sure we hit that. For the isotonic repetitions, it's just a matter of hitting those dumbbell hip thrusters and just really focused on working the lower end of that posterior chain. A side squat combination for this one, guys. Starting with the isometric side squat on one side. This is going to be really hard to hold, but I want you guys to have a good crack at it. Now, you can see that our legs are really wide and our feet are parallel. And when we're in that low position, our weight is centered. So it's not actually overhanging over one of our knees. The weight remains between our knees. Now, for the isotonic component, just do some reps on the same side that you've been pressuring during your isometric set. This is gonna burn those quads like it's nobody's business. A sumo prance superset. Guys, this is another fantastic thigh burner. So we're going to start the exercise with an isometric sumo squat with the legs nice and wide, shin bones are parallel, toes are pointing out, your spine's nice and neutral, and you're staying nice and static and nice and low for this one. Then when we go into those prances, I want you to try to maintain your height and maintain your posture. You're only lifting one heel at a time off the floor, but I don't want you guys bobbing up and down with this one. The hardest part is going to be to try to maintain your height while you're doing your prances. Seated calves raise. Now, I reckon I'm giving you guys a little bit of a break on this one. I found this to be the easiest exercise of the day. However, Steph disagrees with me, so I'd be interested to see what you guys think. We'll do the isometric component holding the top of the exercise. It's nice and weighted. And then for the isotonic repetitions, we want to make sure we drop right down with those heels, get a nice stretch in the calves, and then lift all the way back up. Steady control with maximum range of motion for this exercise, guys. Let's go. This version of a fire hydrant is absolutely not easy whatsoever. We're going to go into an isometric hold, holding your light dumbbell in that outer position of your fire hydrant. So this is going to really burn the outer glutes and it's going to really test your stabilizers. So let's try to keep those knees as wide as you can for as long as you can. Then when we go into those repetitions, make sure that you're doing it with ample control and just make sure that it's only a lateral movement. We want to try and keep the upper body as still as we can and try to keep your back nice and neutral. Or an excellent opportunity to work a low risk exercise for that posterior chain, particularly your erectors and your glutes. So let's start the isometric component at the top of the crucifix. I want your legs nice and straight. And now you guys can't see it because it's out of frame, but I want your toes pointing up. I want you to maintain soft, straight legs the whole time. And then when you come up into the crucifix, I want you to emphasize the top flexion of the exercise. You can see it's completely unweighted, so we're just using our body weight for this one. All right, isometric legs extension for this one. Guys, this is going to give you hips of steel. You'll find the primary focus is on your hips with a little bit in your quadriceps as well, as an extension is intended to do. Try to hold that leg nice and straight with your toes pointing up and keep the weight of the dumbbell on it for your isometric set. For the isotonic component, let's just start to do some repetitions from there, and then make sure the dynamic foot does not touch the ground. Try to keep your knees nice and level. It's going to be very difficult because at this point it's going to be really burning your hips. Let's bring this session home nice and strong.
Well done for finishing today's dumbbell workout at home. If you enjoyed the workout, make sure that you've subscribed to the channel and hit that alert button so you don't miss the next workout that you need to do in this series.
Very important, you guys. If your goal is to burn extra body fat and get leaner, then be sure to continue to our secret to burning body fat video right now. You'll see a link of it at the end of this video. Now, it's really important for you guys to get into it right now, straight after your strength training, when your body is absolutely perfectly primed for burning body fat.
If you're finished working out for today, we recommend moving on to our post-workout stretching and cool down video with our in-house physio Daphne. There is a link of her stretching playlist at the end of this video too.
As always, thank you guys for training with us, and we look forward to bringing you another home dumbbell workout shortly and helping you take that body transformation to the next level. Take care of yourselves and each other.